Uh, okay, so this is gold, maybe? I don't even know. You have bands? No, you don't. Okay. All right. So let's start this out. Okay. I don't. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what you do here. Uh, okay. Good. All right. At least you do that. That's good. Okay. Perfect.
I wouldn't know. I don't fight to hurt people. I
I'm not
fight
sure
to
what the
heal
deal is
them.
with this fucking
Plenty of folks to heal. Trust me.
whatever. Whoa. What the fuck are we
Something tells
doing?
me I should start with you.
Whoa. What the fuck is this? Do not tell me about this.
3, 2, 1.
This is questionable.
Oh, here they are now.
I mean, I guess. Let's see how this is. Okay. I want to see how you play this. I want to see what you do here. Yep. Okay. All right. This is what I figured. Okay. There's a lot to go into here. There's a lot. Let me just make sure this is actually reviewing, and then we're gonna go into this. Okay. So, I need to really make this a thing, though. I really need to start doing this because I need to make sure this thing's actually picking up my voice. 1 second. There's a lot to go in. Okay, bet we're good. We're good. It's picking up my voice. We're good. We're good. Okay. All right. Let's just start this at the basics. Okay. So the first thing is I'm not really sure about your positioning at the start. I don't think I agree with this. I'm not gonna obviously nitpick on this because whatever. But I don't really agree with this positioning. I think you should be on the ground. Um, yeah, I think you should be on the ground. The main reason I think you should be on the ground is because you want to play. You want to play for health packs. If you're gonna play like really like Smurfish or what? Oh, if you're gonna play like really competently, like what you want to do realistically is break this, right? So you can just like be doing your thing here, and then if you get like low or you like panic or some shit, you just slide right in here, grab the health pack, slide back out, keep going, and you can play cover. The second problem here, you're not using your abilities, which is bad because you're missing out opportunities. So okay, I don't agree with your positioning, but whatever. It's not the end of the world, and it's not actually losing you anything. The biggest thing you're losing out on is a higher elo strat, and we're not going into that because that's just gonna make you feed till you can figure out how to play this better. So okay, let's talk about this Hulk bullshit. Okay. All right, the instant this motherfucker, right, shows here, there's two things you need to think about. One, it's an enemy character, and he's just sitting there in front of your team, okay? So, the first thing you need to think about is anytime you have the ability to use it, you need to use your dark window. And I know I talk about this a lot in a lot of these videos. So, yours is probably going to be the last set of videos I do without telling people that before I review another video, I'm going to need you to actually go and watch the other videos because there's a lot of information to get from them. And as a lot of information, I keep finding myself repeating, and I really would rather not repeat it if I could avoid it. So I'm going to need you to go back and like actually review some of these other videos. But anyway, all right, so let's talk about this. Dark window this motherfucker. I mean, it's very simple. You swap the cloak, you throw the blind out or whatever, and it hits somebody. All right? When that hits somebody, that person who's hit is blinded, and they take 30% more damage. It means they die very, very fast if people look at them. This guy is an idiot. He's over here alone, okay? He's way overextended. Look where his healers are, okay? Look where his healers are. Luna, Sue, both are right here at spawn. They can't even see this motherfucker, okay? So what that means is if you were to blind him with that blind, right, and he takes 30% more damage, and these two, well, one guy's already looking at him, but if this guy turns around and hits him, and he's taking 30% more damage. Jeff is hitting him and he's taking 30% more damage. He's gonna die. Like, look how low he is. I want you to look at this. Look how low this Hulk is. And you didn't make him take 30% more damage. Look where his healers are. Here and here. Which, by the way, these healers are questionable because I don't know why the fuck they're still in spawn. But whatever. Anyway, look how low this guy is. Look at this. Look at this. I want you to look at this. Look, I want you to take a look at this. This guy, look how much HP he has left. If you had just saw the opportunity to just throw out your blind, he would be dead. He would be dead. He would have died right here. And when he died here, all of this gets pushed back to here. Because these guys are still in this fucking spawn for some reason. God knows why. But it means he would have died, their only tank. And these guys would have been stuck right here for another probably 10 to 20 seconds. And those seconds matter. Because those seconds, right, mean that when you get... just those seconds matter. You know what overtime is? I'm sure you've been in that moment. Imagine that they don't even get to overtime. Imagine they just get like literally cooked because they just died too many times and they couldn't get back to point. Seconds matter. Picks matter. You're playing Cloak and Dagger. You got to use your abilities more. Okay, so. Okay, let's talk again. You got to use your ability. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end this at like 10 minutes because this is turning into like a repeating of like another video. You need to use your abilities more. Okay, so this guy's dying. I need to see you use your bubble and your window because your light window means they get like 13% more healing from all sources, which means Jeff heals them more, Adam heals him more, you heal him more, and you also want to see you use your bubble. So I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna pray that you use your bubble in the next 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Well, you didn't because he got healed by Adam, but you still should use your bubble there. There's no reason not to. Okay, we are now 3 minutes and 34 seconds. We're now 26 seconds into this game, and you have still not used your dark bubble. I mean, your dark shield, your dark blind. You've not used blind, and you haven't used bubble, and you haven't used the light healing window at all. Look at this. This guy, if this guy over here dies in this corner, this is your fault. I'm gonna let you know now. Okay, this guy dies, this is really your fault. You still have not used your dark window, you still have not used your bubble. That guy is fucking dead. This guy is dead, and this is 100% your fault. You see him fighting over here. One thing you need to learn on Cloak and Dagger, and again, this is like me repeating a lot of stuff. You need to play baseball. You need to take your orb, right? And you need to throw it and chuck it as hard as possible, aimed at an area, and lob it. Because you could have thrown it here and put a giant healing circle here, which means that guy would be less inclined to walk out and get himself killed, but also in this bubble, he would be living a lot longer. He'd be alive. And that would help you. Okay, you swapped. I'm going to guess you swapped for the reload. You don't have to do that. What you need to do, right, is you need to actually reload. All right, I got off work. Okay, so I'm a little tired, and also that's why I'm a little not excited as whatever I say. I'm probably gonna do your other one tomorrow, and tell you also in the comments that you need to really go watch the other videos. So for I even do that one, if you need me to still do that one. Okay, you swapped. I'm assuming for the quick reload. You don't need to do that anymore. That's been changed. It still works. It still gives you an instant reload. But you can just manually reload by pressing the reload button anytime between 11 and 1 shot remaining, and you're basically out of your 12. And you will still get the speed reload that's just as fast as if swapping the cloak and swapping back. It's only if you automatically reload, aka you go from 12 to 0 out of 12, and the thing twirls around, and then you reload. But if you force the twirl between 1 and 11 shots left, it'll be just as fast as swapping the cloak. Okay, whatever, that's fine. Okay, this guy is jumping on your team. I need to see a dark window. Okay, this is really... I actually want to ask Cloak and Dagger mains. I'm probably going to make a post or something. Why do a lot of Cloak and Dagger mains not use their abilities? You have an ability that literally says, hey, you are blinded and you take 30% more damage. That's like that's like Rocket's ult gives you 40% damage. No, I think Rocket's ult gives 10% now, actually. Whatever. Yeah. Luna's ult on the red part gives 40% damage up. If you land that Dark Bind on somebody, it's like basically you've given your team 30% damage up versus one character. That person will die really fast. And it's an AoE. See, by the time you throw it out, Hulk is already dead. You could have thrown that out way earlier. If this guy dies, he did. Okay. We got to talk about your ability usage. Look at this. You are up here where you don't have vision of your Jeff or your Magneto. I don't know why you're still up here. Like, the problem with being up here, right, is... I mean, this kind of works at the start when there's nothing going on beneath you. But because you're standing here, these two are going to walk underneath this bridge, and you're not going to have vision of them. Because you're standing on the bridge, and the bridge is still up. Which technically it shouldn't be, because they should have broken it by now, but whatever. You don't have vision of them. Which means if you don't have vision of them, you can't see them, you can't heal them. So because of that, you're about to let Jeff die. And you do. You let Jeff die. And I want to point out, we are 3 minutes and 11 seconds left in this game, with this first timer, and you have still not used your bubble yet once. You threw your bubble for yourself when you took a little bit of damage. Okay, so here's the thing. You really don't need to do this until you get a lot better at the game, until you understand why you would do this sometimes. Because if your teammates were alive here, you could just literally hit your teammates one time. Also, this, you see what I was saying about standing here and just using this and just walking in and walking back out and grabbing health packs? Yeah. But also, you could literally just hit your teammates one time. And if you hit them one time, you hit your teammates with your daggers, it explodes into an AoE that heals you. This bubble is a waste. Yeah, you're gonna die here. Okay, I need you to be able to recognize your teammates are fucking dead. Okay, cool. This is done now. Your teammates are fucking dead. You should not still be up here. You're about to get fucking killed. 6 people are pushing up, and it's just you up there. You should have been piecing the fuck out already. They're probably going to kill you here. I'm going to watch you die here, I think. Let's see if they're smart enough to kill you. I'm just going to let you walk out. That's crazy that worked. Okay. Okay. This is... Yeah, we got a lot. Yeah, we got some shit to work on. But this is... I want you to know something, okay? And I don't want to be a dick. This sequence of events was fucking awful. This sequence of events was the most it was garbage from you, but garbage from all of them too. Like, this is just I don't know what the fuck this is. Okay, so she comes in here alone and fights you. Whatever. Okay, you should, when you see her fighting you like this, you should be instantly throwing out your Dark Window and not hitting her a little bit and then throwing out Dark Window. But whatever. Second, when you're gonna duel somebody to the death, throw your bubble out earlier. But whatever. She misses her freeze. If she lands that freeze, you die. Now, if she has a brain here, she lives. Because there's a health pack here that she could just drop down and grab. I don't know why the fuck she didn't, but let's see if she at least uses her clap. She doesn't. This chick could have just fell down, grabbed this health pack, and lived. And they could have all just murdered you. I don't know what, but it's okay. Then we see this. Let's see how this next turn of events comes out. The Bruce Banner is chasing you in the room. And you somehow get away with this because you ult. You ult. Okay, I didn't understand something. This ult does not stack, brother. Alright, this was a terrible ult anyway, but it doesn't matter. When you ulted and killed this guy, you see all this going on back here? Bro, walk after this. Come behind this. Layer this ult over around here. Dive, yada, yada, yada. Kill them all. I don't know why you went back where you came from. There's nothing to get from coming back. Then you did it again. There's nothing to get here. You layered your ult here 3 times. Bro, The ult was down here one time already. You'd already covered this. Covering it more times doesn't do anything. And now it drops here, and you get a kill. That questionable. But if you had just taken your ult from up here when you did ult, which again is terrible ult, but whatever, and gone 1, 2, 3, 4, whole enemy team loses all that, and they just get wiped. All right, I'm gonna end it here and probably go to sleep. But I'm gonna put you a message and tell you that you need to watch the other videos because the other videos are gonna go over some other stuff. But yeah, this is definitely some okay. So from now on, I need you to be very clear. This kind of sequence of events tells me everybody in this game does not know any idea what the fuck they're doing. So once you learn what the fuck to do, you're gonna shit on these people. Do not worry about your team. Do not worry about matchmaking because these players are fucking god awful. All right, and you will be way better than them once we get you like where you need to be. But for now, you are nowhere near that, and so we need to get you to a point where you like learn the game and learn how to like interact with the game. So I'm probably gonna do some more stuff in that thread and probably like maybe make it mandatory to watch another video or something. But anyway, I need you to go watch the other coaching videos I did for other people so you can get a better idea of like some of the stuff I'm talking about. But I'm gonna end it here. So pieces.